It all began on a quiet night in the small town of Willow Creek. The stars sparkled unusually bright, like someone had sprinkled diamonds across the sky. Whiskers, a sleek black cat with green eyes that glowed in the dark, prowled along the fence of his owner's backyard, enjoying the cool whisper of the night air. He was no ordinary cat. He had a curiosity that often got him into trouble. Suddenly, a streak of green light shot across the sky and crashed into the nearby forest. Whiskers' ears twitched, and his tail flicked. Without hesitation, he leaped off the fence and sprinted toward the source of the disturbance. As he pushed through the undergrowth, he stumbled upon a small crater, and in the center of it floated a tiny, glowing creature. It was unlike anything Whiskers had ever seen. The creature was about the size of a basketball, day with translucent skin that shimmered like liquid moonlight. Two large, round eyes blinked at him, wide with curiosity and, surprisingly, a hint of fear. It made a series of melodic chirps, each one ending in a high-pitched trill. Whiskers crouched low, tail swishing in intrigue. He wasn't afraid. He had an unspoken sense that this being was friendly. The alien tilted its head and chirped again, and then extended what looked like a tiny glowing appendage toward him. Hesitantly, Whiskers approached and sniffed. The air shimmered faintly as the alien made a gentle humming sound. Whiskers purred in response, and for the first time, the alien's eyes sparkled with relief. Over the next few days, Whiskers and the alien. Whiskers decided to call him Jackson, for the way he glowed. Became inseparable. Jackson could float a few inches above the ground, and when he did, the grass beneath him would ripple as if touched by wind. Whiskers taught Jackson how to navigate the human world, how to hide when humans came too close, how to hunt for bugs in the garden, and how to curl up on a warm windowsill for a nap. Jackson, in turn, shared wonders beyond Whiskers' wildest dreams. With a mere touch, he could make tiny lights dance like fireflies, and he hummed tunes that made Whiskers' fur stand on end in delight. Sometimes, Jackson would create little holographic images of strange, glittering planets far away, and Whiskers would stare in awe, wishing he could leap right into those glowing worlds. One afternoon, a storm rolled in, dark clouds swallowing the town in a gray gloom. Jackson's glow flickered nervously. "The storm dangerous," he whispered, though the sound was more felt than heard. Whiskers, sensing his friend's worry, nudged him toward the small shed in the yard. They huddled together as lightning flashed, and Jackson's trembling glow gradually stabilized under Whiskers' comforting purrs. Their bond did not go unnoticed. Mrs. Hawthorne, Whiskers' owner, spotted the glowing figure one night and gasped. "Whiskers, what on earth is that?" she whispered. Jackson froze, unsure if he should hide, but Whiskers nudged him forward. He puffed up his courage and emitted a small, bright hum. Mrs. Hawthorne stared for a moment, then slowly smiled. "Well, I suppose everyone deserves a friend, even if they're from another planet." From that night on, every day she made sure Jackson always had a little space in the house, though she never let anyone else see him. As weeks passed, Jackson revealed the true purpose of his visit. His spaceship had crashed, and he needed to repair it before returning home. Whiskers listened intently, every day rubbing against him for encouragement. Together they scavenged materials from the forest and the junkyard at the edge of town. Jackson's small hands worked swiftly, glowing with light that warmed Whiskers' fur. Finally, the night came when Jackson's ship was ready. He looked at Whiskers with eyes that glimmered with sadness and gratitude. Whiskers nuzzled his friend, purring louder than ever. Jackson extended a tiny appendage and touched Whiskers' forehead. A soft, warm sensation spread through the cat, and for the first time, he could feel Jackson's thoughts, "You are my best friend. I will never forget you." With a final hum that resonated in Whiskers' chest, Jackson floated toward the ship. The engines roared softly, lights flickering like stars being born. In an instant he was gone, leaving only a trail of sparkling light that lingered in the night sky. Whiskers sat in the grass, gazing up at the heavens, feeling both emptiness and wonder. Days turned into months, but Whiskers never forgot Jackson. Sometimes at night, he would see a faint green glow streak across the stars and hear a distant, melodic trill. He would purr softly, knowing that somewhere out there, his friend was smiling and thinking of him. In the quiet town of Willow Creek, everyone thought Whiskers was just an ordinary cat. But Whiskers knew the truth friendship could cross any boundary, even the vastness of space, and sometimes the most extraordinary bonds were the ones no one else could see. And so Whiskers waited, his green eyes always searching the night sky, ready for the day his friend would return.